Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dead Space Remastered here on your professional walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. Okay, so we have so far done like 3 episodes, and here is a big problem. I recorded the 4th one, and the footage got corrupted, and after that, I started to play Resident Evil. And I got so into that game that I just could not stop playing it, so I went through it and covered it entirely on the channel. Then I've done a bunch of the Callisto Protocol, and now, of course, I want to return back. And the problem with the saves is that now I'm not exactly sure how much of the game or where exactly is the point which I have not yet covered here on the channel. So I have loaded up a save file. We're gonna be going through the game once again. We're gonna see how this is gonna work out, because I would hate to lose out on a portion of the gaming experience. I'm really sad that the initial or the original episode which I recorded, something went wrong with the footage, and it just went completely bonkers, and I wasn't able to recover it or fix it or edit it or do anything with it. So obviously I'm gonna have to redo that part, and so hopefully I'll be able to bring that to the channel, and we're gonna be able to continue the series, finish the Callisto Protocol, finish the Dead Space, see if I'll be able to make the comparison series with these 2 titles. Then there are some other games which I want to take a look at, but in the nearby future it's probably gonna be these 2 titles. Maybe I'm gonna see how my schedule with the new job and everything is gonna work out. So yeah, we're back as Isaac, and we're just gonna see how things are gonna work out, and if it's all gonna be okay, or if I'll be replaying a portion of the game I have already covered or not. Hard to tell. We're gonna see. I have right now 0 idea if I have already covered this or not. Hard to tell, but worst case scenario, it's probably gonna be safer for me to have something covered twice than to like completely miss out on it and not have it on the channel, because it can also affect me if I will try to like objectively judge the game. And because I never played the original game when it came out, I had the plans to do it. I never had the PC system which would be able to run it.
Hazards on the floor ahead of you.
60-year-old dead plane doesn't play well with power surges.
Watch your stuff.
Okay, so this is where we picked up the contact beam. I seriously right now am not sure which part of the game I have already covered and which not, because I took such a long time in between the recordings and everything. So it's also kind of my fault. We can equip it to the 4th slot. And this thing is actually quite nice, because you like charge it and then it shoots this concentrated beam, and it can like destroy whatever it gets in contact with. I kind of realized now that I'm playing both the Callisto Protocol and the other stuff that hold on, how do I go in my inventory and use the navigate? I cannot navigate. Oh, hold on. Something is not okay. I need to get to the inventory because, whoa, what the hell? I need to use this in order to recharge that, so that we have that available. I have to keep an eye out on how many plasma cutter cartridges I have access to. I might have to switch to the rifle for now. It's not really the world's most efficient thing when it comes to disposing of the necromorphs, but gets the job done. Okay, so Yeah, there's gonna be a whole bunch of these guys. The problem is if you don't get them here, they're like capable of like crawling through the air vents. And that's just annoying thing to deal with. So theoretically, I can try to showcase what this thing does, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of necromorphs here. So this thing was able to at least deep fry this one. But we're not out of the woods yet. There's gonna be a whole lot of them. I need to get to the back in order to trigger or activate something.
Clearance confirmed.
There's a whole bunch of hazards that I need to keep in mind. These things which can be sold. This thing which needs to be shot out. Still have to be careful about these traps. And the flamethrower is much better just for like the little face hugger thingies which tend to crawl around. But overall, when it comes to like dealing with the larger enemies, not really the most suitable weapon. Where the hell did you come out of? There's one more of these babies, or did it get deep fried over there? I think that one got actually deep fried by itself. I can theoretically stomp this corpse in order to get the loot. Gotta be careful. I actually think I died here because just so many necromorphs start dropping in through here. Eventually, when you do what you need to do in here, that yeah, it's a tricky sequence. If you don't have the experience and stuff, its chances are I can die here again.
Power transferred from mining administration to ADS cannons.
I'm really not sure if this is the portion where we're gonna go out in space.
That's one. We still need more power. A couple more systems should do it.
And we're gonna have to basically trigger the cannons to start shooting the meteorites which are crashing into the ship. We can try to use even this weapon. There's gonna be more of them. The problem is the music is telling you that they're gonna be somewhere. Okay, I think it's going through there, so that worked out. Because I was able to deep fry all of them. So what happens here is that weird thing which looks like almost a bird of some sort, because it has those wings and it's capable of flying, is traveling through here and interacting with the corpses, and it's turning them into the necromorphs. So if you even have like dead bodies around, it's able to like touch them and well, weaponize them basically against you. And so yeah, that can actually get you killed. So where do we go? Yeah, this is something which the Callisto protocol definitely needs, because it doesn't have any sort of map or indication of direction. So it's actually quite freaking annoying, if I'm totally honest with you. I'll have to save this in order to make like a brand new save. It's not important the dates when I record this and when it's published to the channel. It's eventually gonna make it there. The thing is that I can only do so much with my free time, and so I try to cover at least the games throughout the week so that there's something, and that gives me some time in the meantime to try to work on 100 days in a video game, or whatever I might come across potentially as a project for the channel. So it also gives me some time to like take some time off from video games, or just do basic stuff like cook, do the laundry, stuff like that, you know, grown-up stuff. So a reroute power from electrical systems, yeah. Now the thing is, I'm not really sure which okay, so these are the things which we sell. I have a bunch of medkits, I have a bunch of plasma cartridges, we have a bunch of these, okay, so that will do the trick for now. In this game, however, you have to keep an eye out also on your SIGs, because they just keep dropping the Necromorphs left and right. And even because you have to track back to locations where you weren't before. Okay, like for example, I think here we're gonna have one of those big ass Necromorphs. And we're gonna have to slow it down in order to shoot out its weak points. The traps here are awesome because they can theoretically take care of them if I'm not distracted by the environmental hazards. I'm not really sure if the stomp is a mandatory thing to be done in order for you to pick up whatever is inside of the Necromorph's body, but it's a preferred way, so why try and change it if it works? Could have sworn I heard something, so okay, that dude did not drop anything, but because I was able to shoot it a few times, it did get the loot. Okay, I think there might be something over there. I'm not sure right now. Just have to be careful with these environmental hazards, because just because I have the suit, that does not mean I won't die. Okay. Passing through. I'm not sure if these things are dead yet. Okay, well, that baby at least had the brains to walk into the stupid trap, so I will be able to recharge the ability, because I think over here is where I'm going to be dealing with that big oversized creature. I think. I'm not sure right now. Yeah. So we're shooting the exposed weak points. We're walking around. This one is a little faster than the previous one, I think. Okay, now I'm able to go and recharge. The stasis? Is that's what it's called, right? I'm not really sure. I'm terrible with these names. I mean, for the love of God, I have been calling the Callisto Protocol, Project Callisto for like first couple of episodes on the channel and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm terrible with names. Not really proud of it, but what can I tell you? Nobody's perfect, right? I mean, these are not your professional walkthroughs and not the channel of gaming excellence. I think that name is still not taken, so if anyone wants to have a blast and troll people on YouTube, go bananas. This is what we need to switch to. And now I think there's gonna be more of these idiots.
Just watch the outlets. The grid's unstable.
That's 2. One more system and we'll have power for the ADS.
So I'm not really sure if I'm understanding it, that the meteor crashed through the hull of the ship and somehow it brought the Necromorph thing with it, or it was just able to get through the floors. Confusion. But now we don't have the like hazards to work for us, so I'll have to be extra careful. My inventory is almost full. And you can bet your sweet ass that there's gonna be more Necromorphs. I wasn't sure if that one is dead or alive, so one preemptive shot. Yeah, like you see this one? This one did not look deep fried, so I wasn't sure, and because it's like literally on top of the trap, I just wanted to make sure. So what we need to do is get to the outside of the ship, and we will have to teach the guns how to shoot the asteroids. Our first objective was to reroute the power. Okay, this is where I need to like do something with these things, or I need to somehow shoot that in order to unlock the damn doors. But I totally forgot how to use the goddamn... No. That's not how to use it. God damn it, I forgot how to use that thing. I know that you can somehow grab this stuff and like hover it or something and use it as a potential projectile, and I have to go recharge the goddamn battery because I forgot how to use this. It's been a while since I played this since the last time, and it's starting to show. How the hell am I gonna get to... That's a lot of credits. That would have been a shame, that's for sure. Okay, I have to practice with these. No, how the hell do I use... Okay, I have to look this up in the controls. Don't laugh at me. I swear to God, I could have sworn that there's... Okay, so F is the key I'm looking for. F. Alrighty. The more you know. Okay, now we're gonna be able to move that box out of the way, and that is gonna give me access to that central room. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played this for a while, so it shows. Now the doors are unlocked basically, and we can pick up whatever these things are. It's usually reported in here if you like explore even though you cannot
security clearance required.
do maybe certain stuff, but still.
Level 3 security clearance required.
I don't care. I'll grab whatever. And now we have picked up, what is this? A pulse rifle upgrade. So if I'll be able to, we can go into the pulse rifle and get like a brand new line of upgrades.
Isaac, I cracked the Ishimura's MedSci reports. They're a fucking horror show. These things mold any dead tissue into a new form. One kind infects corpses, and the rest...
Make more corpses to infect.
That organic shit on the walls. That's dead tissue, too. The crew thought it was a... What's that? A recording? Huh. Must be the marker they dug up.
So it is the same. That marker. That's the symbol of the Church of Unitology.
It didn't take you for a believer, Isaac.
My mother was. But if they found this on some alien planet, what does that mean?
That Unitology's onto something?
Unitology's full of shit. Forget it.
Okay, so apparently this room is supposed to have an Easter egg. If you are inside of this pentagram and you follow like a specific set of stomps and aims or swings with your weapon, it should make the screen go all weird and like play you something. I've tried it. It didn't work for me. So I don't know if it's gonna eventually work out when we return, when we will have the clearance of tier 3. I don't know, but there should be an Easter egg in here. I'm not really for Easter eggs because for me, I don't have the like how should I say it? I don't have the nostalgia of playing this game before, and therefore I cannot really relate to people who played it when it initially was released. I still remember when it was released. I still remember how my colleague at work, back then I was in high school, told me how he almost crapped his pants when he played it, and I totally believed him. And yeah, I mean, the game right now when I play it, honestly, to me it doesn't really kind of capture the horror that much. It utilizes the jump scares to a point of being annoying at certain times, but to others it just might be that nostalgic thing which they enjoyed. And I gotta say, like, besides the fact that in first half hour I had like a crash or a bug appear in the game, it's a solid experience so far. Like the enemies, the weapons, the look of Isaac's suit and everything, it's a solid freaking game. I totally give you that, and I can't wait to experience more of it. I really don't think that this is the best weapon to be going up against these idiots, but the flamethrower really doesn't do the job well. So it's either the plasma cutter or this thing, which is seriously massive. Okay, so now where do we need to go? The fun thing is, with like when you return here, you have brand new data logs.
Retrieved.
Security, come in! We've been boarded! I repeat, the ship has been boarded! We are under attack! They've killed most of the deck staff! Where the hell is Steve Vincent? We need security backup now! Guns are useless, what in God's name is that?
So I'm not really sure who boarded the ship, if like fanatics from the Church of Unitology or something. But anyhow, we have to go through with this elevator upstairs. So you can see that the Necromorphs are reappearing in the places, and as you have to travel back and forth through certain regions. Crap, or yeah, we have used the stasis. Yeah, these crawling hunters are quite nasty to deal with. Cannot really access this. I think this is where I left off the third episode, so I might have replayed a small portion of the game, but these things are already dead, and like a bunch of these guys appear here. You see these little shits? It's like your hand or something mutates and looks almost like a chicken or something. And this is what you have to use the flamethrower on. This is what it's most effective against.
Power transferred from water purification to ADS cannons.
Now we have to go calibrate the cannons.
The ADS cannons are back online. Wait, auto targeting offline. Calibration data not found. Fuck. No auto targeting. The cannons are useless.
What about manual targeting?
You want to go out there with all that shit raining down and target the ADS cannons manually?
If I give the cannons enough targeting data, it'll recalibrate the system. You got a better idea?
Christ. I'll open exterior access. I hope you know what you're doing.
I'm not really sure which way to go right now. There's some schematic, bunch of stuff in here. I would kill to come across the shop so I can exchange these goods. Hold on. We can actually use the stasis pack. I don't think Isaac sustained damage, so... I'll try to come back for this thing. We'll go out in space, so we'll have to manage the oxygen. And I will, of course, have to watch out for the asteroids. Use the guns or the turrets to teach them again how to shoot with the guns.
What's the plan?
I'll sync a few of the ADS cannons to one of my tools. I target an asteroid, the cannons take it out, and I recalibrate the system.
We're out of options. Do it.
Okay, there's some message.
Security request retrieved.
Oh, God. Someone stop him!
This is Second Officer Sheik. I need security here right now.
No one's coming.
White, for Christ's sake, step away from the controls. We need our first officer. Captain Matthias is dead.
The captain's dead. Vincent's security team is dead. Who's left?
Step away from the airlock. That's an order.
Who's left, Sheik? A crew full of uni fanatics? Eckhart screwed us good, didn't he? If a CEC director could go that bad, maybe the whole company's rotten to the core. Just like Aegis 7.
You think CEC won't send a rescue team for their precious planet cracker? Think White. We just need to hold on.
Yes. You probably should.
No, sir!
What? Goddamn fool! Seal it! Do the airlock now!
I seriously don't understand the design of whatever the hell this is meant to be. Are these like window shades or what the hell is it? Anyhow, so we're gonna have to go outside. So I'll do a quick save. I do save quite extensively because it actually is also a way for me to be able to go back and like be able to then find out what was the last thing I did, and the saves actually work a little bit better in here in comparison to the Callisto protocol. So we will have to do this, and I will have to go to these things and start using the turrets in order to start shooting the asteroids.
Syncing targeting system.
So this thing needs to start shooting. Oh, okay, so I was shooting actually my weapon. That's horrible.
Calibration complete.
So we need to calibrate
Auto targeting online.
these things. I'll have to use this in order to...
Warning. Hull integrity compromised.
manage myself. And there's gonna be also the freaking Necromorphs out here.
Syncing targeting system. Calibration complete.
And it's gonna be, I think, the babies.
Online.
Okay. So the guns are shooting. We have the... Yeah. You see? Little shit was waiting here.
Syncing targeting system.
What the hell shot me now? Oh, you little shit. Okay, have to grab the oxygen. Now the tank is full. Could theoretically use the consumable, but screw that.
Data migration complete.
So-
ADS recalibrated. Auto-targeting systems enabled.
They're back. The ADS cannons are online ship-wide. Thank God. Engaging autopilot. Get yourself inside, Isaac. I think I figured out our next move.
Like I said, I can theoretically use the oxygen tank over here. Free up the inventory. I don't think there's gonna be more Necromorphs now. And I gotta say, the combat here is much more intuitive than in Callisto Protocol, but a large portion of the combat does rely on melee. So because here you use primarily your
Gravity.
weapons, it's much different.
Vacuum.
So what I'll try to do is pick up that item which I left in that room.
Isaac, Hammond, I just intercepted a transmission for medical.
Someone's down there?
See what you make of this.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors, please join us.
Nicole,
So
I'm
Nicole
going back
is
to medical.
Makes sense.
the
I'll head to
wife or
crew deck and look for
girlfriend.
survivors from the bridge. I'll be in touch.
The crew deck. Wonder if you know something we don't.
Okay, I think that room was one floor below. So we have finished the fourth chapter. This is what I'll be able to take. Sell it for money. We have 1, 2, 3 things for money, and I have 2 of those things for the research or the upgrade bench. The shit is that? I think this piece of whatever just kind of snapped in and out of reality for a second there. We have a large amount of this ammunition. So this thing is actually quite useful, so maybe I'll try to invest some points into upgrading it as well. But the plasma cutter is your best hope of surviving and dealing with whatever the game throws at you. Just because the dismemberment of the Necromorphs is the best way to like deal with them. That's why nobody here shoots at the head and everyone goes for the limbs. And in the Callisto Protocol, if you even destroy the head, the body of the infected is still completely capable of taking you out. So I don't know if there will be another upgrade for, yeah, schematic or the third new item available for purchase, supersymmetry tether. So 20,000 is for this. If I want to go to the inventory in order to sell things, this is actually so much better because these things are worth like 2,000, 3,000. I think if I'll be able to sell a bunch of stuff, I just might be able to afford the upgrade. I mean, this thing alone is freaking 5,000. But, I think if I sell the flamer fuel, the full stack, and I can sell you, which I'm not really that thrilled about because now I have only like the super med kit. Now we can get the upgrade. And we want to get the upgrade because it increases your armor, it increases the amount of storage you have. And overall, for a knucklehead like me, it's just better. So now, as you can see, we have some additional slots, so we will be able to store much more stuff. So that's awesome. I have only like 900 credits, which is not the best. Kind of regret selling the medkit, but what do we have in the storage? Yeah, we have these things. Ripper blades, the Ripper. I'm not really gonna be using that. I didn't really have fun using that weapon as is. So now this is what we're working with. And now we need to return to the medical deck. It's kind of foggy in here. And if I recall correctly, we're gonna hear some weird noises while traveling through with the train to get to the medical.
Clearance confirmed.
Clearance. Okay, so this actually worked out quite nicely. Otherwise, I would have to use the stasis in order to slow down this idiot. So I was at least able to regain credits relatively short after I spent most of them. So worst case scenario, if I would want to, I can just literally go back, sell these things. Because I'm just like inches away from the shop. The reason why I want to sell these things is that it will actually help me free up space in my inventory. I don't need to carry this stuff around. So there's that, and I will probably hold off to buying this. These specialized upgrades are nice, but yeah, for now I think we're okay. We have the stasis recharge. We have 2 modules or whatever the hell this thing is for the pulse rifle as a potential upgrade. So we're gonna be good for the time being. Let's go find that train and get us back to the medical. When in Rome. So I think these train platforms are semi-relatively safe. I don't think I ever came across like enemies here specifically.
Medical.
So was I right? Did I recall it correctly? Maybe not.
Now arriving at medical.
Pass to the chemical lab.
What? You said the chemical lab? I can barely hear you.
Okay. So we were here before. And we're gonna come across a brand new type of enemy. Eventually. Man, that figurine behind that glass that always is.
Daniels, the door to medical just locked behind me. Hello?
Another survivor, at last. You'll be safe here. I'm a doctor.
Is Nicole Brennan with you?
You're not here for sanctuary, then? Well, Dr. Brennan's currently engaged. Shall I send you to her?
How about you unlock these doors, and I'll find her myself?
Are you that selfish? You might let something in. Or out.
Shit.
So, you've decided to be difficult. Take a seat. I'll deal with you momentarily.
Yeah. Well, that's reassuring. The thing is, this place doesn't really allow me to do anything besides buy stuff. I will grab one of these. But, I usually don't buy health packs, but when I do, it's because there's a reason for that. I just hope this time the footage is gonna be okay. I hate to having to replay the same thing over and over again. It gets irritating. Hey, you don't like that, baby, huh? Don't you? Please, this gives me an opportunity with the stasis to like pull away these things and be able to stomp them. Seems like our stasis is okay. Seems like Isaac is going the right way. Oh shit.
Kindly avoid disturbing my other patients.
What is this?
The
Research, of course.
fuck did you do?
I'm so close to finding that missing factor.
Your brain?
Just would understand.
hell is that noise? Problem with these crawly hunters is I never know when they're truly dead. Yeah, that's not... Don't ask. I have no idea what the hell is this thing. Well, at least I did regain some of these freaking plasma cutter cartridges back. And right now... Oh, fudge, I forgot to pick up whatever is down there. Since I'm not sure when is the next time that I'll be coming back, if I'll be coming back. Better to take whatever you can get your hands on when you are here. Even if it's like the flamer fuel or whatever, actually I'm gonna need to use the flamer as is. I need to target these weird cysts. And that like causes a chain reaction and this whole biomass to deteriorate. The stasis is absolutely necessary with some of these enemies. Where is the goddamn blister? Blister exists. If you listen to Slipknot, you know what I'm talking about. I think this is gonna cause another Necromorph. To appear? Or maybe not? Yeah, maybe not. Stasis gun. Let's recharge. I think I went for an upgrade where you have more charges already. We're gonna explore. Some audio log.
Patient log retrieved.
There. I have to record these days. The old memory, you know.
Clearance
As I was saying,
confirmed.
the new treatment I'm developing should be just the ticket. The trial is very promising. Trial? You'll be back at your post in a jiffy with CEC none the wiser. Unless you don't trust me.
No, of course I trust you. Let's, give it a shot.
Volunteer 9 is a young male, testing my new tissue regeneration formula. I expect death within the hour, but the changes to the vascular system are very promising. One moment for the cleanup. For the last time, get a trauma team in here. Yes, I called 3 times. My patient is crashing. Get off your smoke break and help me.
So already it seems like they were doing God knows what sorts of experiments here even before things went horribly wrong. Or maybe it was during, hard to tell. The problem is really have zero idea what the hell caused the footage to get corrupted. So I'm really hoping this time we're gonna have a smooth sailing. Okay.
Clearance confirmed.
We now have access to like more things, more rooms, more audio logs, more schematics, more just about anything. And I want everything. You see, this is why I'm kind of angry about buying the health bag, because I was just able to pick up one. But here's the thing, the one which I bought is the basic one, which like recharges just one of the 6 slots. This one recharges 2 and this one recharges 3. This is probably why when it's able to recharge half of your HP, it's worth 5 grand. So there goes something. Okay, another safe point. Okay. This is starting to almost remind me of some sort of morgue-like environment. At least the tiles do. But it's starting to look like a medical facility. So what is here? Oh, so I'm just able to now like go through this location. So we had to bypass it completely. That's annoying. Yeah, so this is gonna be the new type of enemy. The refrigerator in the Regenerator.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clarke.
Just a trick.
Isaac. Isaac. Make us.
What?
Isaac Clarke. All right. Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice. Mercer. Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think you're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clarke. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
I do wonder what sort of stasis gun he is using. So these are the Regenerators. Or what are these freaking things called?
Maybe this will work. Isaac, you there?
Daniels, open the chemical lab!
What?
Just do it!
On it! It's open! Go!
So as you can see, this freaking thing is capable of recovering its limbs. The only reason why I know that these fucking things are here is because, like I said, I played through the
Isaac, Nicole's broadcast.
It was a trick by a fucking unitologist. Dr. Mercer. He's locked down medical
Sequence.
experiment on the crew.
Oh, God. Every way out is locked down through one of the offices. Must be Mercer's. I can brute force the internal doors, but you will have to reach his office and lift the lockdown manually.
So yeah, not really sure how to kill that freaking thing.
Unwise, Mr. Clark. My hunter may regenerate, but he takes an attack like that personally.
Your hunter? The hell is the matter with this guy? Holy shit, that's the Regenerator. I'm not really sure where the hell to go now. Where the fuck is that thing? Where am I supposed to go? I don't know. Fuck it, take me away. I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do. I need to lift the lockdown. I don't like this because if that thing is gonna be literally in front of me, I'm fucked. Question is if it did despawn. Okay, so I have to grab that freaking thing. And cram it in there. Well, that's a solution. To a problem if I've ever seen one. problem is constantly using the stasis is not the best thing to do. Because eventually you're gonna run out.
Dr. Charles Mercer. It's a shame. When I began my research, Terrence Kyne's insights into the marker were invaluable. Now his ability to sending little missiles like this one.
You butcher! I saw your hunter! I know who it used to be! That cellular regeneration? Good God, don't you see what you've done? I agree with Amelia. If this is unitology, I want no part of it.
My diagnosis. Poor Terrence is suffering from the same dementia reported on the Aegis 7 colony. Amelia, for example. The only Amelia has ever mentioned was his wife. And Amelia Kyne died 7 years ago.
Okay, so we have a brand new weapon. I haven't seen this thing yet. It seems like a plasma cutter on steroids. Now the question is if I want to equip it, and what type of projectile does this freaking thing use? Because this thing uses the same type of ammunition as line gun, a wide beam mineral cutter for heavy duty mining, hold, primary fire, and something else. I'm not sure if it has like an alternate fire mode, but if this thing is gonna be able to like cut through 2 limbs simultaneously, I'm all for it. The problem is I'm completely almost out of the plasma gun. The fuck is that music for? I see that thing. My question is if you can turn the way this thing cuts. I don't think I'm efficiently dealing with whatever the hell this is. I'm supposed to go through those doors, but I see something green over there, and my brain is telling me to go explore. Oxygen? Why is there oxygen? There's...
Surgical log, Dr. Charles Mercer, tissue regeneration experiment 5.
Please, not
The children of the marker, Kyne's Necromorphs, have provided all the material I could ask for. And the infector variant has provided a key insight. Implanting the material directly into the brain renders optimal results. Of course, that requires puncturing the frontal bone just above the glabella.
Please, no!
Don't worry. It's been sterilized.
Okay, well, that's one sick fuck. And this looks like a room where I'll get jumped by something and I won't have a good time. I keep hearing some weird whispers. Patient log. Dr. C. Mercer, Second Science Officer, conversation with B. Harris. Patient Harris. That's why you're writing this down? Dr. Mercer, the church will thank me later. I hear it too, Mr. Harris. Others find the marker signal a burden, but for me it's inspiring. New surgical techniques, new technical designs, A pity I can't grasp the deeper nuances like you do. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so someone was experimenting even on a baby there. I'll definitely save because I'm getting into unknown waters here. Okay, so these are the things which are capable of turning the dead bodies into the necromorphs. I just picked up the best medkits and another personal log, Dr. C. Mercer, second science officer. Convergence, where the bodies of the dead will rise, united, undying, made whole by the marker, so we're thought, but all this raw material, all my work, and all the marker remains inert. Ever since that first contact, as where words repeat in my head, the marker must be absorbed. A divine insight, perhaps, that created by Hunter is part the answer, and yet deleted. Now I will no doubt. No unitologist has ever been so close. Cheat death. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I have no idea what the hell he did to this poor fella. And how did nobody freak out about him putting this on his table? I mean, I usually don't like to even eat by my computer because I'm afraid something is gonna fall into my keyboard and it's gonna take forever to fish it out, if even possible. And this thing must be dripping all over these freaking displays. Wait, there's something in here.
Warning. Local door protocols corrupted. Rebooting system. Please stand by.
If that fucking thing is gonna jump through the sea.
Who's there? Oh god! Hold on. I can help you.
Not me. Save hydroponics. We're all dying. Air's poison. But there's still time. Her enzyme will work if not. She just needs liquid nitrogen. Save us!
Why couldn't you just remain laying as you were on the table?
He was right. Air quality is dropping shipwide. Something's poisoning the oxygen in hydroponics. If we lose our air supply...
He said we could fix it. He came looking for liquid nitrogen, and there has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Door protocols rebooted. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, why do I feel like the damn thing is gonna be behind the damn doors? Okay, so I think this is where I'll leave off the episode. So I was able to replay this. We were able to restart the guns. So now the USC Ishimura should be able to sustain taking some damage. The fuck?
Shameful, Mr. Clark. Forcing me to liquidate my research subjects.
He's catching again. There's gotta be. Here! There's emergency bed controls at the security checkpoint. Go! I'll try to lock him out!
Okay, I'll have to use the oxygen here. Where do I go now? I wanted to cut up the episode, but I cannot do it now because this freaking idiot has just... Not you. Come on, where do we go? Don't have time for the baby. What did he do?
Toxic hazard cleared. Clearance.
Okay, it's clearing. Mercer pumped that gas in from hydroponics. If the air's already that bad.
I'm gonna need a faster way to cryogenics.
I'll open the other door from the chemical lab. It'll take you straight there.
Okay, so... Damn. That is one freaking weird dumbass. But anyhow, I have sustained some damage, so I will have to take care of that. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the episode. So like I was trying to go over the events, we went outside in order to make sure that the USC Ishimura is gonna be able to utilize the guns. And we got to the medical where this doctor has created the Regenerator, or what's it called, which is able to keep restoring its limbs, so it's almost impossible to freaking kill this thing, and that's gonna be quite problematic. And now we're gonna have to go into the cryo location or the greenhouse in order to actually fix whatever they are doing there. So that's gonna be probably on the next episode. So if you did like this one and we want to know when the next one will be airing, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as I publish content on a weekly basis and I do all sorts of fun stuff in between, so we will see. But anyhow, thank you all for watching, hope you are doing well, and I will see you all in the comments or at the next one. Thank you and bye bye. And now I'm just gonna casually sell stuff like if I wasn't being chased by God knows what. And all these upgrades cost so freaking much. Whoa, this thing is worth 10 grand?